my eyes, I cannot see your lies. You think that I'm surprised.
All right, so notice that this right here, this is the dragon that had water coming out of its mouth, and this is the unicorn. This is something I found online. It was a photo that I'm borrowing from Yesterland, and the next picture is going to be what the beastly kingdom would have looked like from a bird's eye view. And then here is what the unicorn exhibit was supposed to look like. Now today, this is what we have remaining. We have actual unicorn in the parking lot. All right, guys, let's go ahead. I'm going to show you guys some of the tools that I have actually used. So this, if you are interested in becoming a Disney bus driver, which of course that's what the goal is for me, I got a couple other stuff out there too, but to be a Disney bus driver, this will help you. Or if you're trying to get your CDL, hopefully this will help you. I've not been sponsored by these guys. I'm just showing you what I used. And it's not, you know, I don't speak for the brand. I don't speak for the company. This is just what I use. It kind of reminds me of being on NASCAR pit road, because you got the stall where the bus is actually going to pull up. Look, it's good. What is that stuff? Oh yeah, condensation. I'm not awake yet. They move very slow. These buses don't move 100% fast. Some bus drivers can really push them. I believe they're topped out at like 55, I want to say, but we'll find out. I don't want to top them off completely, but all right, well, here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. This is what I use. This is PDF. This is a PDF reader. This is what I use to listen to what is actually on the screen. I use this for the book. It's actually really cool to have somebody read it to you, which is actually good. And you can listen to it while you're driving or wherever you're doing housework or something like that. So that's good. Now let's go to DMV Genie. I'm going to show you guys around that. So this is a test I was in the middle of taking. So yeah, I was at 65% up until I bombed this last practice test, which had a lot of stuff in it that I had never even heard of, and it wasn't even in the training manual. So, you know, it's just one of those things, you just have to keep working at it. So this is the downloads that you can get. These come out as PDFs. You can get the Florida driving manual, which I live in Florida, so there you go. I got my manual. This is the knowledge test. This is like it has a lot of the answers and questions that you're going to find on the test, which is actually really good. You can get this in PDF form and have the PDF reader read it to you as well, which is actually really good because you actually know it and hear it. So it's good. Let's see here. And there's another one, because we only need to do the knowledge test. We need to do the passenger test, and we have to do the air brakes one too. So this is the passenger vehicles. This gives you a lot of the same questions that you're going to see on the test, same as the last one, questions and answers. This one actually has explanations too, which is good. That's really good. Let's see here. And then this one next will be this will be the air brakes. So same thing. This one just doesn't have explanations, which is kind of crazy. But at least it has the answers and stuff. So that's good. I don't know, must have been a different author. So you can go ahead and you can take the air brakes test. There's all the way at the end, there's like a final exam. I didn't do too well on that one, but the other two, I only missed one. So I'll go back and I'll redo it later, maybe in this video. This one here, I only missed one. That's good, and that was for the passenger vehicles. This is for the general knowledge. I've only done one of those tests, and it looks like I only missed 4, which is not bad. One thing I did forget to mention is that, yeah, the PDF thing says that you have to, the PDF reader says that you have to pay for it. No, what you do is you give it a couple seconds, hit cancel, and there you go. Yes, it's a little bit of a robotic voice, and you can adjust the pitch, you can move it up and down and stuff like that. But it has made a world of difference for me, because it's like when I'm traveling, or if I'm working at the house or whatever, I just sit there and I listen to what they're trying to tell me. And more often than not, it helps. Really, it does. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go do some of the questions on there. I'm not going to do all of them, but I'll do some of the questions, and we'll do some of the challenge questions. I won't do all of them on there with you guys, but I'll show you what the end result is. I'll show you how it kind of moves you up to into the 60s and maybe even 70s. Let's hope we can get there. All right, well, here we go. So here's the first question on here. And let's see, did I get that one right? Yes, I did. Okay. There was a couple in here that I got wrong, but, you know, that's par for the course. This right here, this is one of the, let's see, yeah, there was 94 questions in here. So this was one of the practice tests. So I know I didn't do too many of them to where I was keeping them on here, but I just wanted to kind of go through here. And let's see, what of these can increase the risk of developing obstructive sleep apnea? Sleep apnea, okay, I should know this from my medical background, all the above. Your employer assigns you, conditions are wet. Yeah, see, this one should be, yeah, your employer refueled, wait a minute. It should be all the above. Now that I read it, that's what it should have been. It should have been all the above. See, that's the problem. And I'm catching myself doing this, is that I'm not reading the whole question, or I'm not reading the question at all. So that's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to slow down when I go in to take the test. So, yeah, I got that one wrong too. Let's see if I can go ahead and see if I can get Mr. Kranz to help us out on some of these, like I did in the last video. Let's see here, in your logbook, which of these do you record? It should be all the above. Before throwing the strap over the load. Let's see here. This one's kind of funny. What should you not do? Shout a warning? Yeah, okay, you're gonna bean everybody in the head? No. It's common sense. You want to use the outside. Or you don't want to use the outside of it. You want to use the inside, because the inside's going to have better connection. There you go. Let's see here. Your rear tires have a maximum load of 4,500 pounds. So yeah, it's 15 psi's. It'll decrease by 15 psi's. This is actually good for your personal car too. Remember, don't ever overinflate your car tires. It's not a good idea. Let's see here. Yeah, not only, okay, here we go. Under the federal regulations, a maximum allowable, plus or minus 5 miles an hour. It's the same way with your car sometimes. At least it shouldn't be though. Your car's supposed to be more accurate. So you should notify, within 13 days. See, during an in-routes, oh yeah, of course, you should go ahead and check the electrical connections. I mean, this goes with my computer background. I mean, if the connections aren't good, they're not going to work, right? Let's see, wow, climbing into a truck. Okay, you want to keep 3 points of contact. 1 point would only be your hand. I don't know who could do that. A gymnast, maybe? To gain access to secure areas of the seaports, you will need a TWIC card. Speaking of TWIC, I think I'd like a Twix. I wonder if they have Twix around here. No, just kidding. Okay, next one. Let's see. With general U.S. adult population, which of these is true of CMV drivers? All the above. Which is kind of scary when you think about it. The average person's biological clock. Yep, 2 to 5. I noticed the same thing. All right, so now we move on to the next one. I ended up scoring an 80 on that one, which is technically passing, but it's not good. And I got down to a 56%. Right now it's sitting at 70. So I still have a lot of work to do. These are the challenge bank questions that I've told you guys about. Basically all the questions that I got wrong and ones that I have flagged will be on here. So it's like getting yourself some more extra practice. I found that this is actually very beneficial. We'll know exactly how beneficial it is tomorrow when I go to take the test, but I'm pretty confident that this app is going to work out well. Like I said, they're not sponsoring me or nothing. They're not giving me anything for this. This is just my honest opinion about it and how I think it's working for me. And I'll give you the overall how I feel about it tomorrow. Let's see here, the commercial. And it's good for me too because I'm looking over my own shoulder to see how I did. Yeah. Let's see, while driving, how often should you scan? You should look at it every 15 to 20 seconds, which is kind of, I want to say that's probably more for a big rig, but even in your own personal car. This one's going to be, yeah, it's right there in the thing. Hazardous materials, look for the H. Let's see, the bill of lading and a legal document. Let's see here. Oh, this one's 2,000 RPMs. And a motor vehicle. This one's going to be the drivetrain. Not soul train, drivetrain. All right, this is via the manual. How do you engage the clutch and brake? Well, depress the clutch all the way to the floorboard. Kind of like in racing. If you are found to have violated an out of service order, 2 years. The Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance, CVSA. Okay, so the highest is going to be 1, which they look at everything. Let's see here. To reduce emissions. Dang it, I can't see what it. Oh yeah, there it goes. It's the catalytic converter. And this one is going to be the APU. This actually provides power to the cab. PTO, right? Okay, under federal regulations, in which of these situations are you not allowed to drive your CMV as a personal convenience while you're off duty? This one is to take it to a place to be fixed. You're not allowed to do that. Torque by 90, this is going to be the differential. And we're coming to the end, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys in just a minute. And yeah, we'll sign off. Let's see, this is the last one. Oh, no, I did one more. Yep, this is the aspect ratio. I guess I didn't get as many wrong as I thought. Huh. Which is not bad. And which of the following health conditions? Chronic... Nope. Yep. So those of you that knew me from the old channel know that I had an office, kind of, sort of, here on Disney property. Not a real official office, but I call the train station my office. Well, here at the Contemporary, this is turning into my office. So, as you guys can tell, I have a lot of work to do. I got to get this thing done. The test is actually at 10:30 tomorrow. I went ahead and I just confirmed everything. No, it's at 10:30. They moved it for me. So, instead of 2:30, it's now 10:30. So, yeah, I got 4 hours less, but I'll know quicker. But I'm going to take you guys with me tomorrow as much as I can. And we might actually have a little surprise. We might actually have a little off the beaten path thing that we're going to go do tomorrow. Maybe. We don't know yet. We'll see. I'm trying to work on it right now. But this is only the first part of the journey to being a Disney bus driver or Disney Transport cast member. Basically, I have to pass this written test first, and then I have to go through everything that Disney is going to put me through, which I'm ready for. I am ready for. I'm really looking forward to it. And who knows, maybe one of my viewers will be on my bus one day. You never know. All right, guys, remember, life is the adventure. You matter. This world needs you. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big day.